Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hamilton, originally from Oklahoma, living in North Dakota nowadays. I was asked by the family here to voice for this honoring. And while our Iron Bowl singers are making their way out to the center arena, I just want to express what they shared with me just a few minutes ago. As you see here, ladies and gentlemen, the family that's standing here behind me, they're a large family, and they've been a part of this powwow way of life for many, many years. They lost their father a while back, and he played a role in our powwow world. A lot of you may remember Ronald Goodeagle Sr. He was a dancer. He was a part of the Iloshka, the ceremony dances back home. He represented the Sacrifice, Comanche, Osage nations in a good way. He was a wonderful man, an encouraging man. Had a lot of humor. He liked to laugh. He made friends everywhere he went. Even too, when we were young boys, we would go travel up to United Tribes powwow. At that time, he was dancing Northern traditional. So he danced Northern and he danced Southern traditional as well. And when we first started coming up here to Shakopee for the powwow, he served on the arena staff for many, many years. And a lot of our young dancers, they remember him. He made a lot of relatives across Indian country. And back home, where we come from, they have the tail dance ceremonies. He was a part of that. Tail dancer, he was always at all the gatherings. And he always had the love and the support from his family here, as you see standing next to me. And so today, they're going to have the second memorial in memory of their father, Ronnie D. And they want to honor the men Southern Straight dancers. And a lot of these dancers, they traveled many, many miles to be here this weekend to showcase our Southern style right here in Minnesota. And so the family, they got together, they made their way over here to take care of this part. But he touched a lot of lives, made a lot of friends. He was the kind of person to take care of others. When someone needed help, he would check on us. I remember seeing him in Hollywood, Florida back in the 90s. He served on a lot of powwow committees, head staff, things like that. I looked up to him. And today, his family's here to honor him, to remember him in a good way.
How about you sit down?
And the family, I'd like to call Laura Sage. If you're here, come on over. Their sister, Laura.
Well, you better go sit in your little chair.
At this time, the family would like to call out all of our straight dancers, all ages. Come on out, stand on the perimeter. We're going to call upon the Iron Bowl singers for the honor song here. And this particular song here is the late Ronnie D. Goodeagle's song. They're going to sing it. And as the family goes around here, they want to ask to hold off on the handshakes until after the song's over. And as they make their way around, they're going to ask all your dancers to follow in, show your love and your support for for Ronnie and the family here. They're going to go counterclockwise, the way that they do back home during the ceremonials. But you know, friends and relatives, this is a very important occasion here, a great honoring in remembrance of a loved one. That's what's taking place right now. And the family here, they're going to get lined up here, then we're going to turn it over here to our Iron Bowl singers for that song. And I'm sure a lot of our dancers and our friends, they have a lot of stories about Ron. You know, I myself, you know, have some good ones, good humor, good laughs, good visits, things like that. He was part of the circle for many, many years. And we saw him and their mother, Tweety. We would see them all over in the country dancing and enjoying themselves, and that's what it's all about. And now we see the children taking part, being a part of the circle like that. So at this time, we're going to go ahead and turn over here to the Iron Bowl singers, if you would please. Ronnie D's song, Ahoo. And if you're willing and able, please rise in honor and remembrance of Ronnie D. Goodeagle, Sr. Ahoo. Oh, get your mind to it. Before we thought, Mama, Dominipana, Kiha, Tipipana, when I hit you, that's not Queen, no, near down there. You want me out, Manipana, get your mind to it, Kiha. That's the thought we know. Might not check the note yet. With good health, happiness, encouragement, good fortune, all like that. Giuseppe, thank you for that beautiful song. Brother Junior, Ronald Junior here mentioned, many moons ago, Ronnie, he made relations with Tim and Kelly Grant from Nebraska. And we would see him visit, we'd see him dance together, we'd see him travel together sometimes. And that's where that song came from. Yeah, the Whitetail Singers, good to see you, Kel. So I'm going to ask all you straight dancers, find you a spot out there. You're going to have 2 songs. Yeah, they get ready and get their judges together here. Friends and relatives, for those that don't know or may have not ever seen this style of dance, our Omaha relatives, back around 1850, they shared it with our Ponca relatives. They brought it down south into Indian Territory. Back then, when Andrew Jackson signed the Indian Removal Act, a lot of our tribes were moved into present-day Oklahoma. Today, we have 39 tribes in that one state. But when the Ponca relatives brought it down there, they shared that war dance with a lot of our tribes there in the northern part of the state. In the old days, they wore those bustles tied around their waist. Later on, some of our war dancers, they were invited to be a part of those Wild West shows as well. A lot of our ancestors traveled the world to showcase our native culture. And then later on in history, our people down south, they adorned themselves with this otter drop, this hair plate drops, tied around our neck, down our back. We had elders that shared these stories with us many years ago. Our grandpa Abe Conklin, when I was a young boy, he shared that with me. And today, thinking back to all those teachings that our grandfathers taught us and our grandmothers, they always told us, there's going to be a time on your journey, it's going to come where our elders aren't going to be here anymore. It's going to be up to you young people to carry on all these ways, these teachings. Even down to the honoring that the family's sponsoring right now, that's a part of our teachings, part of our culture, a part of this way of life and this circle. We honor those loved ones. When you're called upon in a good way, we give back to this circle in a good way. But I just wanted to share a little bit with you, those of you that may not know. And Ronnie, we've seen him participate in all the different ceremonial dances down south, even up here. He attended the sun dances, sweats, things like that. He had a prayerful way about him and his wife. And so I just wanted to share that much with you. And even in 1996, there were a lot of dancers that were called upon to be in Atlanta, Georgia to perform at the Olympics that summer. And Ronnie and Tweety, they were a part of that as well. And even some of the children here, they were a part of that. Back when they were in their teens. Back when they were in junior girls. Oh, and tank tops, that's good. Didn't clue here. All right, our judge is going to take the floor here. So dancers, you're going to get 2 songs. We have 10 judges that are going to place themselves on the perimeter here. If you're chosen, you're going to be the top 10. No water break. as I made mention earlier, Ronnie D, he made brothers with Kelly Grant here and Tim Grant. And so Tally, he wants to dance in honor and in memory of his brother Ron, like that, in a good way. So he wants to be a part of this in that good way, like that. So thank you, Kelly. I know how that brothership is, you know, it goes long ways. All right, Iron Bowl, song number 1. Here we go. All right, dancers, go counterclockwise, counterclockwise. Good dancing there, fellas. Hey, it tricked me. Hey. No water, guys. Little sacrifice here for our family here, memory. Just air. Hey. All right, song number 2. Here we go. how about a round of applause for all of our straight dancers? Hold your positions, dancers. Our judges, they're going to come pick one to move on. These will be our top 10 finalists. There's one good dancing there, fellas. All right, there's our 10 finalists. On behalf of the family here, I'm going to say thank you to each and every one of you dancers for coming out here to dance, show your support for the family here. Awesome job, guys. Someday I'll be jamming with you guys. Hey, yeah. All right, top 10 is going to get a sip of water real quick. Take the floor. All right, we got the high side. Iron Bowl, take it away. Here we go. Line it up. Yeah. Hey. You must work out. You know what? All right, here's our first top 5. Joseph's in the house. Guitar with Charlie, top 5. Alright, Anthony Manassi, top 5. Mason Big Horse, top 5. You know, ladies and gentlemen, these dancers here in the top 5, they're going to the championship round. Here is our last finalist. Joseph Goodfox, top 5, and also dancers, the family here, they have a consolation prize for these 5 dancers here. This will be your last and final song. Ladies and gentlemen, here is what the top 5 dancers are dancing for. First place, $1,500. Second place, $1,000. Third place, $750. Fourth place, $500. And fifth place, $250. In honor and memory of Ronnie D. Goodeagle Sr., right here at the 2024 Shakopee, Wacipi. Second memorial. Shakopee, that was awesome. Come on up here, gentlemen, line up. All right, let's just take a little water break. You're gonna get a trot dance song. The family's requesting a trot dance. Here we go. Iron Ball, take it away. ladies. Our judges here are going to get together here and decide. And the first place winner, they're going to win a prize here of full straight dance regalia. The broadcloth set part. Yeah. Yeah, and I'll make a little correction here in my history too. The Ponca people had this. This dance here. There's a lot of history behind it. So I'm gonna apologize in a good way. I'm gonna read them history books one more time. Yeah, world champion fancy dance next weekend, world champion straight dance competition next weekend in Ponca in Wacipi. Just a few miles south of Ponca City. So put it on your calendar, come on down, it's going to be awesome. All right, here is your 5th place winner. Mason Big Horse, your 5th place winner. All right, here's your 4th place winner. Charlie Kozak, 4th place. And your 3rd place winner here, Joseph Pratt. Your 2nd place winner, Joseph Goodpaw. And your champion, ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Manassi. Yeah, hey. Winner of a brand new broadcloth set. Yeah, $1,500. We're going to say thank you to all you straight dancers that made their way out here to be a part of this beautiful occasion. The family here, they made a lot of memories today. And they feel good, they feel satisfied in their heart. You know, what took place here, as they remember their father, their late father, in a good way. Iron Bowl singers for those beautiful songs. And thank you to all the family here, all the extended family, friends and family that came out here to show their love and their support. You know, the family, they feel good in their heart. And at this time, friends and relatives, we're going to turn the microphone over here to Mr. Kelly Grant. He's going to share a few words with each and every one of us. Ahoo.
Relatives, at this time, I wanted to express my thoughts, my feelings, on behalf of my brother, Ron Goodeagle Sr. Also, my other brother was mentioned during this time, Tim Grant. That first song that was sung was made by my brother Tim in honor of our brother Ronnie Goodeagle Sr. My brothers were older than I was. They kept me under their arm, under their tutelage. They shared knowledge with me, gave me direction in this circle around that drum. Many times my brother Ronnie would call upon me to utilize some of my duties and responsibilities according to this drum and this circle. You heard my brother Joaquin mention tail dancing. Ronnie D was a vital part for the Wacipi people, more particularly the Grey Horse District. And many times he would ask me to come and dance. And at one time the Osages were in search of a camp crier. And at that time I had just been ordained as the Omaha camp crier in the middle 90s. Ronnie D had told me they're going to put your name in that and mention you during the meetings. Be ready, he told me. But my family had other plans. They declined the Wacipi people, our relatives. And so from that time on, my brother Ronnie always acknowledged me in that duty, that responsibility you saw me perform today. I felt honored to be here to call the dancers on behalf of my brother Ronnie Goodeagle Sr. and also to hear my brother's song. And so this final song, Relatives, I took it upon myself and I apologized, but that spirit was in me. I thought of my brothers, and that song, it talks about, I'm looking for my brothers. We went to fight, we went to a battle, but they did not return. I'm looking for my brothers. And so today, that's how it is for me. I'm still looking for my brothers. I know that in time, in due time, but until that day, I will continue to do as they had asked. Go forward, dance for us, sing for us, be happy, make us proud. And so today, I thought of my brothers and I wanted to honor their memory on behalf of the family here. My nephew, Ron Jr., my nieces, all of my relatives here that are standing here. I wanted to honor my brother Ronnie D that way. So I came out here and danced for him, danced for them songs, danced for his memory, because I memorialize him today as well. So relatives, I wanted to share that much with you, those songs, and the reason I danced near that drum. So I'm going to say about that much. Thank you.
Thank you for your beautiful words there, Kelly. All right, at this time, I'm going to turn the microphone over here to Brother Anthony for expression.
Haraku, Masana. Hamarawe, Marawe Kaita La. Ilanani Atsalama Pohataka Yulai. Ikumeku Kimakana Mataku Telekon. Hanamanana Navati, Inarami Navati, Namana Hanipa, Saku Nama Orimani Buni, Eat in the Norkadoi, Nanama Atavi, and the Saku.
sa ko na who eti na tena po tini kon sa ko na tena kon sa ko na mawi na na no yo no karo na masita ki na good way we come dance pray. And I introduce myself to your relatives here today as my name Boataka Yunai. My grandmother gave me that name when I became old enough to receive a man's name, and it means to stand and fight alone. And so I come and introduce myself to you here today, and our English name is Anthony Sean Manasseh Sr., and I come to you by way of Fletcher, Oklahoma. And it's an honor to say a little bit about who I am and what I represent here from the Noyo Noka, our bands, the way we dance, the way we do things that were shared and given to us from our Ponca relatives. And we utilize and respect these songs in this dance in a good way. And I represent our Noyokana, Wadana, Benatuka bands here today. Also our wasp bands, our honey eaters, that kind of way. And our main clan, Namaku, to our buffalo eaters that will be represented here. So I'm thankful here today to come and to dance, to feel good, to move around this good circle of ours here. At one time I was unable to do this. I had some good relatives pray for me. And so I'm grateful when I come out here to dance. Sure, we wear this number. We like to have fun. Whether we place or don't place, I enjoy dancing because at one time I couldn't stand to walk. So my brother and my dad, and they came down and said some prayers for me. Through this good ceremonial teepee, this medicine, this sweat lodge, and these sun dances, I'm able to stand and walk and dance. Might not be to the way I like to, but I'm thankful today. So I wanted to come over here just to dance for my relatives. When I look out here, I got a good uncle, my knowing Nathan Smith, Uncle Jimmy. I think about him when I dance. He used to be a good dancer. Relatives like that who move around in walkers and wheelchairs. That's what I think about. So I got a little this poiby here, brother. And then I'm gonna go get some. I'm gonna bring it to the drum. Grateful. I really love my relatives here, every single one of them. Here, I know who they are. I know where they come from on our relatives over there. And I'm thankful today. It's an honor, privilege. Somebody once said something to me about this right here. This ribbon work here, I don't know where it comes from. I don't know what tribe had it. But somebody said something to me one time, and I put all my ribbon work away. I seated it off and I prayed and I said, I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna put it away. But when I stood up here and some people said, now look, I want you to dance and put it on again. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna honor this way of life here from our Ponca, Oto, Osage relatives and everybody else that wears this beautiful work here. I'm gonna honor it, I'm gonna dance with it here again. So I want to thank y'all. It encourages me. It's uplifting for your relatives to put on this special. And my relative there, Ron, he always called me nephew. And he was really good to us. And he really treated us good. And he took care of us. And when we seen him, he always made sure we had something to eat, something to drink. Even when we come over here, I believe they had a camp. And we used to eat a lot of walleye. A lot of things like that. Back over there, they used to feed. Yeah, we always used to go in and as a king, you know. And I missed that when I come walking through this campground. I remembered that earlier. Everybody gathered over there. So I'm thankful today. There's not a lot of words I could say about our folks, because Ronnie, good eagle. I'm gonna say his name. God to bless his family, his children, his grandchildren, and all his great-grandchildren, and the ones that are still coming. God bless them. They can make a good journey here on this circle, this earth again.
Thank you, Brother Anthony. I heard good words, good expression. And at this time, they're going to bring some food out here, some show to the drum here. Appreciation. Thank you, yeah. important that we have singers, and we're very fortunate to have all these gentlemen come out here and provide us with this music. Sometimes it can be challenging. It's a big responsibility to be a singer. They provide us with their music. You have to know who composed these songs, what they were made for, when do you sing them, things like that. And as we look at these gentlemen out here, they know about these songs, where they come from, when to sing them. So today, we got to witness that. So thank you, singers. At this time, friends and relatives, as Brother Ron here made mention, the family here, they feel appreciative, satisfied. They're thankful to the Powwow Committee, the Iron Bowl singers, our spectators, for allowing them this time to take care of what they wanted to do, with this second memorial in memory of their father. And so that'll conclude what they wanted to do here. One more thing. And the late Ronnie's name was Hishu Honka. Yeah, we just wanted to make mention of that, and they wanted to say thank you to the Creator for allowing this to happen. And so with that being said, friends and relatives, that'll be this part. I want to say thank you to the family here for calling upon me to voice for you. It's a great honor. I had a lot of respect for the late Ronnie Goodeagle Sr. Danced with him many times in this arena. I even worked with him a few times as arena director, judge, head dance judge, and things like that. So thank you, Iron Bowl. Thank you. Ahoo.